The university's 2020 strategy has allowed us to think about our future, and importantly has enabled us to think about how we're going to create environments that are truly sustainable. Sustainable for our current generation, but importantly for future generations. For many years, the university has invested in sustainable development. Of course, that sustainable development is not just about what we build and what we do on a daily basis. It's about thinking about behaviours and culture. It's about trying to help people understand the impact that they're having as individuals, but also collectively on the world. I'm really proud that this university has taken this agenda very seriously over a number of years, embedding sustainability and development across our curricula, but also encouraging our students to take responsibility for their futures, to engage in an agenda that's hugely important to mankind, and to make a positive difference to that future.
So my role as Assistant Vice-Chancellor is to provide the strategic leadership for our Education for Sustainable Development initiatives. But actually the critical player in this is the Senior Lecturer in Education for Sustainable Development, who provides, if you like, a bottom-up engagement in all of the aspects of the university's day-to-day business that need to engage with, learn from and develop our ESD capabilities.
The Raising the Baseline project is a systematic, consultative and target-led project aimed at helping the University of the West of England to deliver a coherent and comprehensive offer of education for sustainable development across the formal, informal and extra curriculum. The rationale for this project is that we've made an institutional commitment to sustainability, and education for sustainable development is a core component of that. We aim for all of our students to have the opportunity to learn about sustainable development through their programme of study. This requires us to engage in staff development, curriculum development and to encourage a culture shift so that everybody at the university feels part of our sustainability agenda.
Our teaching and learning strategy is infused with the values and expectations of ESD. We've got a long history of staff engaging in education for sustainable development, and those staff have helped build us to a great position, such that we're now entering a new era. We've got to the point where ESD is becoming normalised in the way the university is organised, in the way we deliver, all of the things that go to make up the educational experience of our students. So it's now part of our reporting and management processes for all our programmes, and as such, it is normal in the university.
We recognise that there are some new requirements for us as departments to report on ESD within our teaching and learning through programme reports, module reports and department reports. As a department, we're really committed to helping our staff enable to get this, to comply with this. So as a head of department, I work with our associate head of department and ESD staff to ensure that staff had some guidance about how to fill in those reports. The impact of this was twofold. It raised awareness of ESD across our programmes, but has also highlighted to us our strengths and weaknesses, and now we're able to put some staff development in place to support staff in ensuring that we can comply with these regulations further.
At UWE, we've taken a systematic approach to engaging with all of our academic departments on our Education for Sustainable Development work. We meet regularly with all heads of department, and this has led to a number of sustainability-themed sessions at departmental away days. We also run sustainability-themed sessions for our new academics as part of our academic development programme, and there are many online resources available to academics across the university. We have an internal knowledge exchange for sustainability education group, and every academic department has a representative on that group. During the academic year 2014-15, each representative gave a presentation to the KEYS group on sustainability and the curriculum of their department.
So I'm the lead for sustainability within nursing and midwifery at UWE Glenside. I've been inspired by doing a recent presentation on sustainability around health in nursing and midwifery. And this has required me to work really closely with colleagues around the issues of sustainability. And we're really inspired to work towards endorsing sustainability within the curriculum at UWE Glenside.
It's been a really useful experience for me as a relatively new member of staff to see how sustainability plays out across the other faculties and disciplines within the university. I think almost by definition, if you're thinking about sustainability, you've got to look outside your immediate scope. You've got to have a broad understanding of how things affect other parts of the system. So it's really enabled me to see the linkages to other departments.
Consultation of students is critical to the way in which we conduct education for sustainable development here at UWE. The Students' Union are represented on all of our significant bodies and committees, and we've also run a number of ESD-themed focus groups in relation to specific projects and developments. We are working to develop a set of course representatives so that all programs at the university have got somebody who is, from a student perspective, feeding back on how sustainability is embedded in the curriculum.
The Students' Union sit on all the major boards and committees, which means they contribute to all the university's ESD work. And it means that students can provide meaningful contribution to the university's sustainability agenda.
So within the Department of Computer Science and Creative Technologies, we've now established an induction week activity so that all of our new students get taught about sustainability and technology. And they work in teams of 4 or 5 to identify a sustainability problem and propose a technology solution. The best team gets £100 in book vouchers to share between them.
Sustainability is essentially a cross-disciplinary area of investigation, and we are very fortunate in this faculty in having planning and engineering and architecture, and all those fields come together in a very rich programme, architecture and environmental engineering.
All our architecture courses embed sustainable development issues within their curricula. Within architecture and environmental engineering, we explore issues in an interdisciplinary context. Within this 3rd and 4th year, for instance, we're looking at health and well-being across different typologies, and we're working with professionals from across the faculty.
Faculty of Business and Law has been a long-standing signatory to the United Nations Principles of Responsible Management Education. We believe that it has been the most exciting contribution to the overall university's ESD. That has also prompted us to think carefully about what responsible education of responsible managers and ESD might mean in the real world.
So in the Department of Geography and Environmental Management, in our first year interdisciplinary module, we've taken a group of students and given them a project, a real project, looking at their impact, looking at resource use. So we've created a scenario in which UWE is being besieged or surrounded by walls, and they're looking to see how long they're going to survive. How much food does it take? How much shelter? How much energy is required to sustain a population? So through this project, they'll get a real keen sense. They'll be curious. They'll be getting a sort of consciousness of the impact that they have on their environment and the environment has on them. So we're really looking forward to start that very shortly.
I manage the UWE Volunteering Service, which works very closely with academic departments at UWE to create informal or co-curricular opportunities that can complement and enhance the formal curriculum and help students to gain some more practical experience. For example, our Green Space project works. We have students from conservation, ecology, biology degrees who can gain practical experience of managing and conserving local green spaces. And our Silver Surface project helps IT students to share their IT skills with older people.
So in addition to students having the opportunity to learn their skills through the formal curricula, students can also develop these skills and experience and improve their CV through the informal curricula, so such as projects as the Green Team. These opportunities are provided for students that want to champion their own student change projects.
I work in the sustainability team in facilities, and we get approached all the time by students who want information, support with study projects, work-based learning experience and internships. And we find their input invaluable. They give us time to pause and reflect on what we're doing. And correspondingly, they seem to really enjoy learning on the campus in which they study.
Over the past couple of years, we've seen a real increase in staff from across UWE bidding for external funding for sustainability-related projects. They're really starting to engage with this agenda and see it as an exciting area for research and business engagement projects.
At UWE, our approach to education for sustainable development has been to engage our academic, professional and support staff in all of the things that we do, and also to engage comprehensively with our student body. This has brought many benefits, including facilitation of much better coordination across the university. We've got a much better working relationship with our Students' Union and a greater understanding of what students are interested in and need as far as sustainability education is concerned. Importantly, it's enabled us to think carefully about our offer of education for sustainable development, and we are confident that over the next few years we will be delivering an offer that enables our students to develop into responsible and sustainable citizens and employees.
Together, working in our curricula, working with our student unions, and also ensuring that we're working with our local communities, together we are changing the face of the world, and I am hugely proud of what we're doing.